Happy New Year and welcome to the Gentle Beginnings series. If you are new to my channel, my name is Pash and I am so happy that you have found yourself here. For today's practice, the theme is honoring your pace and timing. I know that with the new year, it often brings about an energy to close out old chapters, clear out space, and call in something new. Wherever you are, I want to remind you that you are on your own timeline. There's no need to rush. There's no need for you to catch up. You are exactly where you need to be. So let's get started moving with ease and honoring where we are on our backs. Making your way onto your back, you're going to have the soles of the feet on the mat and lower yourself down. Making any adjustments that you need to, wiggling your shoulders. I want you to heel toe your feet to the outer edges of your mat so they're just wider than hip width distance, and then let the knees fall in to touch. Bringing one hand to belly, one hand to chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly close your eyes and allow yourself to arrive here on your mat. Beginning to draw your awareness to your breath. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly and chest as you breathe. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling slowly. We'll do that 2 more times, taking a deep breath in and exhaling slowly. 1 more time, deep breath in and exhale slowly. Taking a moment now to say an affirmation. You can say it either out loud or silently to yourself. I honor my pace and timing. I honor my pace and timing. I honor my pace and timing. Letting that affirmation settle in you. And remembering to carry it with you throughout this practice. Take 1 more deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. Releasing your hands out towards your sides. Separating the knees. Go ahead and heel toe the feet back in so they're hip width distance. And then make your way onto whichever side that you find most comfortable. And then using that top hand to press yourself back up to your seated cross-leg position. We're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. So bringing your hands to your knees. You're going to inhale, draw the chest forward, lift the head up towards the sky for your seated cow. And as you exhale, you're going to bring chin to chest, draw the chest back, drawing the belly in and rounding the shoulders forward for seated cat. Inhaling for seated cow. Exhaling for seated cat. Inhaling for seated cow again. Exhaling for seated cat. Taking this moment now to honor your pace by connecting the movement to your breath. Always remembering to inhale for that seated cow and exhaling for that seated cat. Take a few more rounds of these. And when you find yourself back in that seated cow position, exhale, draw that belly in, sit up nice and tall. On your next inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead, gaze at the hand. As you exhale, bring that right hand down, walk your fingertips out towards the side for a side stretch. Inhaling, you're going to lift up and switch over to the opposite side. So we're going to flow back and forth here. Inhaling to lift up and exhaling to lean over. Inhaling to lean up and exhaling to lean over. Once again, remembering to go at your own pace, using your breath as your guide. And when you find yourself leaned over to a side, go ahead and hold that side there. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On that next inhale, you're going to lift up and switch to the opposite side. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On that next inhale, you're going to lift yourself back up, gaze at the hand. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. We're going to make our way into a tabletop position. So bring in the knees and hands to the mat, making sure the knees in line with the hip and wrists are in line with the shoulders. We're going to take thread the needle. So you're going to take your right hand to the center of the mat. As you inhale, you're going to reach that left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to take that left arm and take it through underneath your arm, drawing your shoulder down to the mat. Right arm can extend out in front of you, or if you'd like, you could take that right arm, reach it back and around towards your left hip. Breathing deeply here as your shoulder presses into the mat. Bring into mind your affirmation. I honor my pace and timing. One last deep breath in here. As you exhale to release the bind or slide that hand back just above that shoulder that's down on the mat. Press your hand into the mat. Lift that left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Switching to the opposite side, left hand comes down to the mat. Deep breath in as you reach that right arm up. Exhale, bring that hand and shoulder down, threading your needle. Remembering your options, arms can extend or you can wrap it around for that bind as you breathe deeply here. Remembering to honor your pace and your time. Always focusing on the breath, deep inhales and long exhales. One last deep inhale here. As you exhale to release, bring that hand just above that bottom arm, press into the mat, lift that right arm up, deep breath in, exhale. Bring the hand down. We're going to take a few hip rocks side to side. So as you take a deep breath in at center, as you exhale, you're going to drop your hips over towards the right side, gaze just over your left shoulder. Inhale to lift the hips up through center. Exhale as you drop the hips down to the opposite side and gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, lifting up to center. Exhale as you drop the hips down. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, lifting it up back to center. Take a few more of these at your own pace. Always focusing on connecting your breath to your movement. Inhaling as you lift up through the center, and exhale as you drop the hips to the sides. Go ahead and inhale, come back up to center. Take the knees out a little wide if they ended up coming together. Walk your hands out about 1 inch in front of you. We're gonna make our way into a down dog. So you'll tuck your toes, lift your hips up, and enter your down dog. Making sure those hands are spread nice and wide. Fingertips are pressing firmly into the mat. Feet are hip width distance. And it's okay if your heels can't reach the mat. You could place a bend in the knees. Breathe deeply here and begin to walk your dog by lifting one heel up at a time. Lowering the heels back down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're gonna gaze between your hands. As you exhale, you're gonna step your right foot forward to come into a low lunge position, bringing that knee down to the mat and untucking your toes. You have the option to keep your hands on the mat or place some blocks up underneath your hands. The options are yours. Or if you'd like to take the full extent of the low lunge, you can reach your arms up towards the sky. Taking a deep breath in here, we're gonna take a few rocks back and forth to a half split. So I'm gonna bring my hands down to the block so you can see that. Deep breath in. Exhale, rock the hips back for your half split. Inhale, rocking it forward, coming into your low lunge. If your hands aren't on the blocks, you can reach those arms up. Exhale, then you rock the hips back for your half split without using your hands on blocks. So inhale, rocking it forward. Exhale, rocking it back. Always remember to go at your own pace. Do what feels good for your body. Inhale, rocking it forward. Exhale, rocking it back. Inhale, rocking it forward one last time. As you exhale, you're gonna tuck the toes of that back leg, lift it up. Step that front foot back, come into a high plank position. Deep breath in here. As you exhale, step the left foot forward, bring that right knee down, and then we'll begin taking our rocks back and forth with that low lunge. So deep breath in, exhale, send the hips back, half split. Inhale, rocking it forward. Exhale, rocking it back. Remembering to breathe through the movement, going at your own pace, and choosing the option that feels good for your body, whether that be hands on block or hands not on blocks. Rocking forward one last time, deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back to your blocks, lift that back leg up, step that front foot back, high plank, deep breath in here, and as you exhale, bring your knees down to the mat, coming back into your tabletop position. And if you're using blocks, go ahead and move them out the way. We're gonna make our way back onto our backs now. As we begin to close this little practice out, our next pose is going to be a reclined twist. So, extending the left leg, you're gonna bring your right knee to the chest and take some gentle knee circles here. So you're gonna take this right knee out towards the side, down, around, back up towards the chest. Taking them nice and slow and gentle. Remembering to go at your own pace. Finishing off that last circle. Bringing the knee back to chest, you'll switch directions. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, take the knee down, out, around, and up towards the chest. Deep breaths in through the nose and long exhales through the nose. Finishing off that last circle, go ahead and bring your knee to chest. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you take that left hand to the outside of the knee and draw it across your chest. And you may need to shift your hips over to get the leg across the body, and right arm can extend. Feel free to close your eyes here as you breathe deeply into this twist. Take a note if you're holding any unnecessary tension in the face or the jaw. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can get the jaw and the face to soften. Maybe you're gripping your thigh a little too tightly. See if you can get the fingers to soften a bit. Utilize your exhales to help you to relax and let go. Take one last deep breath in here. As you exhale, slowly roll back onto your back, coming back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And as you exhale to release, we're going to extend the right leg out now. Left hand to the left knee. And we're going to take our knee circles. So first, taking it out, down, and around. Always remembering to honor our pace and timing. Being gentle with ourselves. When you find your knee back at your chest, go ahead and switch directions. So taking that knee down, out and around. Making sure that you're breathing through the movement. Go ahead and finish off that last circle, bringing that knee back to chest. Deep breath in as you hug it into the chest. Exhale, take your twist. Opposite side now. Left arm extends, right hand rests on the knee. Gazes up at the sky, or feel free to close your eyes as you breathe deeply here in this twist. Remembering to utilize that breath to help you let go and relax. Knowing that there's no need to rush. You are exactly where you need to be. One last deep breath in here. Exhale, come back to center, hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And as you exhale to release, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Take a moment to adjust your back, shift yourself around so you can get comfortable as you extend each leg out, making your way into our final pose, which is Shavasana, letting the feet fall out towards the sides, or the hands could be out at your sides as well, palms facing up. Or maybe you want to bring one hand to belly, one hand to chest. As we draw our awareness back into the breath. Taking this final moment to reconnect with our affirmation. I honor my pace and timing. I honor my pace and timing. I honor my pace and timing. Remaining here for a few more breaths. If you have one hand to belly, one hand to chest, go ahead and slide those hands off your chest and to your sides. Palms facing up. Slowly bring movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. Gently rocking your head side to side. Remember to take your time. Circling out the ankles and the wrists. And then reaching the arms up overhead, pointing through the toes for one more stretch. Deep breath in. And as you exhale to release, bringing the hands back to the sides. Bend one knee at a time, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat. Then slowly turning onto whichever side you find most comfortable. So press yourself back up to your seated cross-leg position. I want to take this moment now to say thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel more connected to yourself and not so much in that energy of feeling the need to set goals and hit the ground running, because there's no need to rush. You don't need to catch up, and you are exactly where you need to be. If you found this practice helpful, then please let me know in the comments. Give it a like, share it with a friend who you feel might need this practice as well. And then I'll see you in the next video in this series next week. Until then, remember, go at your own pace and timing. Thank you.